Today we are going to talk about the role of escrow company when it comes to buying and selling a home and 3 mistakes to avoid.
My name is Maria Trangelo and I'm with Portfolio Escrow.
What is escrow? Can you define what escrow is for people that don't know?
Escrow is a third neutral party who works for the buyer and the seller to make sure that the contract is carried out to its extent as to what the buyer is supposed to do and what the seller is supposed to do.
Who pays for escrow? I know that it could be negotiable, the buyer or the seller could pay for it, but on average or most of the time, who do you see paying for escrow?
The escrow fee is negotiable. In the contract itself, it has boxes that you can check whether buyer or the seller pays it. You can check both box and say each party to pay their own escrow fee. Have I seen it where the buyer pays the escrow fee? Have I seen it where the seller pays for the escrow fee? Absolutely. Escrow fee is always negotiable.
You know, there are so many escrow companies, especially here in Los Angeles. What are some of the things that buyers and sellers should look for in an escrow company?
Well, one thing you don't look for when choosing an escrow company is looking for the cheapest escrow company, because the cheapest doesn't necessarily mean you get the best.
So Maria, is it fair to say that not all escrow agents are the same? When you're doing escrow, it takes anywhere between 30 to 45 days, sometimes a little shorter, sometimes a little longer, but those 45 days or those 30 days is essential. If you don't have someone that communicates right, if you don't have someone that knows what they're doing, that could create a lot of issues for the buyer or the seller. And it could be a nightmare of 30 days as opposed to a pleasant experience with an escrow officer just like yourself that knows exactly what they're doing.
Correct.
What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid?
I believe the number one mistake a party or buyer or seller can make is not doing their due diligence on who will handle their escrow. The number 2 mistake is not communicating honestly with your escrow officer. Number 3 mistake would be not taking wire fraud seriously.